I made the perfect map for the Tack zone. I put him in the same spot as the other Tack shooters and watched him pop everything at the start of the track. The only Bloons that sometimes got by were those inside of Moabs, and they were quickly popped on their way back to the start. I was so confident in the Tack zone as I've used him in so many Black Border and boss event runs, and here he was popping BFBs in one lap. But it was weird seeing him without a primary training or alchemist next to him, and this missing pierce and damage caught up to him quick. On round 76, he made a Regrow Farm big enough to take out a city. Now, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and tried again in the middle of a straight line map, so the Bloons didn't have as much time to regenerate, but he did it here again. So we pulled out the big guns and made a small loop that he can hit the entire track of. The only thing is we need to get rid of the village for this round because Grow Blocker can affect the entire map, which would be hard cheating. And without this stopping aura, he got overwhelmed and leaked. He desperately needs Pierce buffs to beat this round. But there's one last thing we can do. Make this guy a 0-2-5. Sacrifice some attack speed for 8 more Pierce. Yes, getting super range Tacks 5x's his Pierce, bringing it from 2 to 10. And with this, he crushed the round and several after it. He cruised through the 80s, but the 90s were where things jump up in difficulty. He could take care of DDTs and fortified Moabs no problem, but once there were a ton of BFBs and ZOMGs on screen, he'd fall behind and take a bit to pop everything. And that's what eventually beat him. Round 94, with all his Bloons, were able to Pierce cap him long enough to get through this short map. But what if we made the Tack zone a 0-2-5 on a better map? Well, I went back to the long oval and straight line to test this out, and he still made a Regrow Farm too big to handle. But when I put him on a medium length straight line map, he crushed it. Don't worry, I made him beat round 76 without the village to make things fair, and just like before, he was off to the races after this round. But this time, 94 didn't stop him. No, he had plenty of time to pop everything since this map wasn't nearly as short as that small circle. In fact, it's over twice as long, making things much easier. He even popped round 98 with that extra space, and to no one's surprise, he bested the round 100 bad. But eventually, there were too many Bloons even for this better map in Crosspath, and for him, it was round 104. The hundreds of Bloons and Blimps overwhelmed him and leaked fairly easily. It was nice to know though that all of his Tacks were used with each attack, so we knew we were maxing out the DPS this guy can dish out.